Welcome to the Taste of Chicago, where we will be talking about all things food related.
We're here to talk about many things between food trends, food evolution, and much more.
So kick back, relax, and enjoy the show.
I know it came from Eli Schulman, made cheesecake at, started off at Eli's Huddle House downtown, and they moved over, and now they had his own factory. Ever since then, I mean, it took off. The cheesecake he made in the back room, and now it's world famous, and everyone knows about Eli's.
The history goes way back, May of '97. They opened up on Mother's Day. After that, 2 years later, they started doing the Taste of Chicago, and I've been doing the Taste for the past 17 years.
Output Lounge and Sports Bar. We're 7 years old. We're in the West Town neighborhood. We're on Grandin Wood, right on the corner of Grandin Wood. We're basically a neighborhood joint, but we have outstanding wings. We win a lot of awards, so we felt it was time to get our name out a little bit more and try the biggest fest in the city.
So jerk chicken, the nature of jerk chicken is the process of cooking it, of course. It's the spices and herbs and seasonings. There's a dry rub, and then there's a wet rub, and there's a 2-day marinating, and then it's a slow cook process.
The most memorable at the Taste? I don't know. We had Santana here back in, I think it was 2007, I think it was. This place was so packed. It was just amazing. Yeah.
Chanting, 2000 last year, last day. We make up songs, different chants to get the customers active and come into the tent, and it was very, very interesting. We had a crowd of people waiting on fish, and we kept them amused by keeping them excited by singing songs to them.
First, to have a good product, good employees, and fantastic ingredients. And one more, a great owner.
Teamwork, to stay motivated, and always stay hydrated.
Stay positive. You're gonna have a lot of ups and downs, probably more downs than ups at the beginning, so you gotta fight through that. As someone who's born and raised in Chicago, this was always the biggest fest, and it's kind of a big accomplishment for myself and my staff to be here. It's an honor.
I just want to get experience, dealing with the crowd, dealing with mass producing that many food to feed that many people, in an hour. I just want to gain that experience for the future.
Wow, Chicago is full of very many tasty foods.
Well, of course, that's one of the many things Chicago is known for.
It's also known for trendy things, specifically music and sports.
I think food is a trend. Maybe this package on food trends will enlighten us.
The sun is out, and it's about that time for the annual Taste of Chicago. This event has been one of Chicago's most popular summer festivals since its originated in the 1980s. The trends have changed over time, and we are here to see the trends of the summer.
The current food trend, I would say, would probably be food that's easily to eat and walk with. So we're doing a small sandwich. It makes it easy to grab onto and walk around with.
I feel like a current food trend is really taking home style food and kind of upscaling it a little bit. But as you can see here, and with a lot of the vendors here, you just can't get away from the home style food.
The food trucks, seems like everywhere now they're popping up left and right, and it's pretty cool to get the food to the people as opposed to having to go to a restaurant.
I feel like I've noticed a lot of vegetarian options, which I don't think I've seen before here. Like I saw some vegetarian sausage, which is very interesting.
The Taste of Chicago has a variety of different foods and booths to choose from. Today we got the opportunity to interview a couple of the employees.
What we do here is churros. We make them fresh. We also make funnel cakes. Churros, we have them in certain different ways. We have little churritos. They come in a bag, drizzled with chocolate, strawberry, or caramel.
We've been around a little over like 72 years. Famous for our breaded steak sandwich. It's a thin breaded steak, thin steak, breaded, deep fried, smothered in red sauce, served on French bread, and a lot of homemade other items on the menu.
We are a sushi restaurant in Lakeview at 1059 West Belmont, Chicago. We have like a fresh fish raw sushi, which is we cannot serve here. And over here in Taste of Chicago, we have like tempura and all the hot stuff like a pastiga gyoza and chicken yakisoba noodle.
Some foods are obviously more popular than others, but it is safe to say that the Taste of Chicago definitely produces trends of different foods.
The Italian beef sandwich.
I'm looking forward to that dim sum place with some of the kimchi fries and the pork belly steam buns.
Right now, most people care about the health, so now it's good healthy eating. Try to put some stuff at least just cook very low temperature and not really high fat.
Reporting for FSM News from the Taste of Chicago, I'm Asia Washington.
Wow, I didn't even know that food trends was a thing. I gotta try some of those foods.
Yeah, but you can't try any food. You gotta make sure it's prepared correctly.
True, because there can be many things wrong with the way your food is handled.
Yeah, food can be undercooked or even overcooked. On this package of food preparation, it should be able to tell us which is which.
Proper food preparation is an important part in keeping food safe and sanitary for its consumers. Without proper food preparation, a meal that is supposed to be enjoyable can become a person's worst nightmare.
Once it's cooked, we have equipment here that reaches 165 or above, and it keeps it at a safe temperature. The park also provides public health department inspectors that come out every hour on the hour, and they check to make sure we're within the guidelines of the fest that we're running.
When do you know what this is fully cooked?
It's temped out. Everything is temperature. Like catfish has to be at a certain temperature, banana pudding has to be at a certain temperature. Everything has to be temped out. If it's not temped out, we have to continue to cook it and the customer will have to wait.
Cheeseburger, no fries, chips, no Pepsi Coke.
No, we try to keep the, what we learned through our sanitation classes, we try to keep that, those standards. So if, you try to avoid between 40 and 140 temperatures. So if they're over 140, those are the hot temperatures, and under 40 is the cold temperature. So we try to keep that.
One might think that food preparation is an important part, but without the proper food safety precautions, food can be filled with bacteria and cause infections such as salmonella, E. coli, and irritable bowel syndrome. We set out to find the exact process and challenges behind keeping food safe to enjoy.
Probably prepared. You probably prepared if depends what it is. You want it to be refrigerated, 35 degrees or below, or if it's hot, it needs to go over 165. In between is what they call the danger zone, and if it gets in there, bacteria can grow. So that's like a big no-no, and they'll shut you down out here if that happens.
All employees must have gloves on if you're touching food, hair nets as well. We require aprons.
If you get someone sick, people won't come back. Press won't like it either. And it could really ruin a restaurant or a company that's trying to strive in the food industry.
Remember that if food isn't safely prepared, that it isn't safe to eat.
Hey, you're tuned in into the Tommy Spoon Show, and this is the behind the scenes. Hey, Jack, I need you to get up.
Do you need me to go?
No.
Are you good, sir?
And this is my assistant, Amanda. And as you see, oh, there we go. And this is my amazing producer. And hold up, he's out there talking to somebody. What this? I don't need you to fan me. Back up. What is this?
He will be working for me.
Working for you as in what? Who are you? I'm good. Back up.
My show's called
Slice
Slice.
what?
Are you
Slice
good,
what?
sir?
I'm good.
Are you
Shut
good?
up. Back up.
You need anything?
No.
So you can just sign here our money.
He's not signing that because he still works for me. You still work for me. Don't touch me. You still work for me. Slice what? Slice of the show. Lemons? Because that's what her show is. You still work for me.
I do not work for you. I'm sorry. I didn't know how to tell you this, but I.
What?
Come here, Tommy. I need to talk to you.
I don't want to talk to you.
It's Tommy Spoons. It's Tommy Spoons. It's Tommy Spoons.
He likes to eat.
It's Tommy Spoons.
This is his show.
It's Tommy Spoons.
He likes to eat.
It's Tommy Spoons.
This is his show.
You are now tuned into the Tommy Spoon Show, and obviously I don't need a producer, so we here at the Taste of Chicago.
Give me just a coffee king is back. Man beware, it's me last attack. Me head like a boot that is well compact. Me tongue like a gun that never yet snapped. Run man run if you see me come. Monkey see monkey to go home. Don't care you.
And guys, we are back, and I'm better than ever. I had a little... I'm fine though. I'm fine. I don't need no producer. I'm my own producer, as I stated earlier. And guess what? Back and better than... I don't know what I ate, but my stomach, it hurts. It really do. But just wait to see. I'm nothing but a winner. Always on top. And now, sorry, now it is time for dessert. So let's see. The best cheesecake in Chicago. So how did y'all think the
It was very good, very good.
interview
It was
went?
very good.
I'm thinking about doing the next segment. Hold on, it's okay. But I'm thinking about doing the next segment on food. Well. How's what's the name of the show? Flop, flip,
Slice.
dice, whatever it is. How's that going? It's still on the ground, right?
Oh, it's going good.
You sure?
Yeah.
You sure?
Positive.
No. Tommy, what are you doing here? You still work for me. No, I do not,
You
Tommy.
do.
You still work
Tommy,
for me.
I have to let you go.
Whatever. So, what's up?
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 Challenge.
Okay.
Dance.
Okay.
Let's go.
Well, today I learned a lot about food.
This week's show was informative.
Well, that's the end of our show. You can check us out on CAN TV on channels 19 and 27.
But if you can't wait to watch us, viewers can also just check us on Facebook by searching FSM News.
And we're also on ABC7 Chicago's website in the community section.
3,
2, 1. That's a wrap.